Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. I certainly know I am. Thanks for taking the time to support the channel. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. At 35,000 subs, I'll be giving out a complete rare playset to the D&D expansion, so definitely tell your friends, get in on that. And if you haven't seen the video, I opened up a complete rare playset in one going. It took me 294 packs, if you can believe it, so that's really cool. Today, it's not that though. We're taking advantage of some of the cool cards that we opened. Venture Knight's. We are going on a dungeon crawl, right? Doing multiple dungeons per game with ease, I may add, with a deck that is already competitive without it, which is really cool. So we're successfully holding our rank within Mythic, which is really cool, like the top 500, which is no easy feat, especially with new original decks that it's awesome, right? For me anyways. So in today's video, we're going to break down the deck. Let's talk about the strategies, synergies, all of the new goodies included within, and then showcase all of that in the gameplay footage, discuss the play lines and interactions, and then finally wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and maybe where we want the deck to go in the future, right? So really cool stuff going on there. Like the video, support the channel through the Linktree link, join the community, check out the different links that we have there for everyone, which is really cool, and let's get into it. Venture Knight's 60 card best of 1, 2.0 average mana value with 8 non-creatures, 30 creatures, and 22 land to support the lighter curve here, right? It is a Knights deck, so we have Tournament Grounds, right? This acts as a triple color land. That's great. Mardu Knights, red, white, and black. We also have the Savai Triome, fulfilling those colors as well. The Snarls coming in, comboing off of the Triome, hopefully, to really fix our mana in the most productive way. We also have the pathways to fill any potholes that we may run into, right? Keep that nice and smooth. And, new Knights, Guardian of Faith. Wow. For 3 mana, a 3/2 with Vigilance and Flash. When it enters the battlefield, we may have any other number of target creatures we control phase out. This is good for chump blockers. It's good for going all in and then keeping the creatures that would die back. It's good for dodging removal, and you can even play it on their end step to just have a creature in that they didn't expect, which is really good. So Guardian of Faith is amazing, one of the new cards in the deck. We also have Nadaar, Selfless Paladin for 3, a 3/3 with Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon. Other creatures we control get +1/+1 as long as we've completed a dungeon, which we actually can access, which is really nice. We have, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We have Lost Mine of the Pandelver. And we also have Tome of Annihilation to choose through. You're going to want to kind of become accustomed to which one is right in particular matches. My personal go-to is Tome of Annihilation for myself. Moving on, we also have the Forsworn Paladin, 4 copies of this in deck for 1 mana, a 1/1 with Menace. We can pay 2, tap it, pay 1 life, create a treasure token, go for a lap on the wheel. Woo! Slow down, Maya. This is a school zone. We're trying to learn. And we can also pay 3 to give a target creature +2/+0 until the end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to utilize this, it will also gain Death Touch, which is neat. The fact that you can give the +2/+0 to any other target creature we control is very cool. And finally, we have Triumphant Adventurer for 2, a 1/1 with Death Touch. As long as it's your turn, it will have First Strike, and whenever it attacks, venture into a dungeon. So it's got First Strike, Death Touch, kills anything it comes into contact with, and whenever it attacks, you get to go into a dungeon again, right? We also have Fate's Reversal for 2 at sorcery speed. Return to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, venture into a dungeon, right? So they're going to want to remove some of your better creatures, your Adventurer, your Paladin, your Guardian of Faith, your Inspiring Veteran, your Stormfist Crusader, and you can bring it back, get into the dungeon even further, which is really, really cool. So those are all of the new cards in the deck. Building around it, right? We've got some of the best knights in the game. Inspiring Veteran, a 2/2 Lord. Other knights get +1/+1. Stormfist Crusader, a 2/2 with Menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. Some chip damage there, which we can combo with the chip damage from Tomb of Annihilation. Not Tome. I got to get that right and stick to it. So those knights are absolutely amazing. Of course, we have Acclaimed Contender as well, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, if you control another knight, grab a knight, an aura, an equipment, and a legendary artifact, you know, within the top 4, I believe, the top 5 actually, and then you get to put that into your hand. That's really, really good. We have the Fervent Champion, 1/1, first strike haste. Whenever it attacks another attacking knight we control, it gets +1/+0. That's great. The Venerable Knight, 2/1 when it dies, +1/+1 counter on another knight we control, just to kind of fill the void here. And finally, some removal within Dire Tactics, instant speed for 2, exile target creature. If you don't control a human, you lose life equal to that creature's toughness. Plenty of humans in the deck, right? Venerable Knight is human, the Paladin is human, Champion is human, the Adventurer is human, the Crusader is human, the Veteran is human, the Contender is human, the Paladin is a dragon, I guess, and the Guardian is a spirit, but plenty of humans, as you can see, to get you through without any problem. That is the deck. Of course, when we wrap up, we've got a couple cards we want to discuss, and maybe they're right for the deck as well. So, you know, that's what we have going on. You can adventure, or not adventure, you can venture through the dungeons relatively successfully without taking away from your general game plan, which is just to bash your opponent. And you know, you can definitely do that by stacking knights. The deck seems to work fairly well within the top 500 Mythic, which is pretty cool. So let's check out that gameplay now, and then we're going to wrap up with the deck and where we want to take it from here. Again, you know, thanks for watching, and like the video, subscribe. You know the drill. Our opponent's playing first. Cheater, get out of here. Who do you think you are, CGB? Stop it. It's been a long day, you guys. We're like hour 10 of being live. So we've been at it. We've been busy. This must be, oh, I don't know, our 4th or our 5th deck today. Absolutely incredible. Getting after it, right? We want to be busy. And Crusader or Triumphant Adventurer. This is going to be a hard call. Both are going to get stomped. So let's send up the Adventurer, right? And they might not know how to prioritize it. Oh, it gets bounced. Okay. Sure. Oh, Expressive Iteration. Such a good card to cast on turn 2. You know, you get to exile a land, put some card in your hand and another card on your library bottom. And we are not grabbing land, so I want to go with the Crusader. And hopefully the Crusader will draw us a land if we don't top deck it all on our own. They're already at 4 mana. It's just like GG's, you know, Goldspan Dragon incoming, right? Prismari is superior in the meta right now. Like, Izzet spells OP. We do get the land. It's in tapped, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's just swing for 2, right? I'm surprised it didn't get stomped. It might here because it's threatening damage. Another petty. Alright, let's just immediately toss it back in. Discarding Fate's Reversal. If they do have a wipe, it's Draconic Intervention, and that exiles our thing, so, you know, that's irrelevant. Hello, Mr. Goldspan. I didn't see you coming. Incredible. What I would do, it's a good thing we're slowly getting these lands. Keyword slowly. We just need to push out our damage as much as possible. It's pretty good. Maybe not worth a counter, I get it. And then, you know, we have First Strike and Death Touch, which is great. And then we have 2 creatures with Menace. Also fairly good. Get bit, bro. Cheese and crepes. Yeah, nice. Never seen this deck before. Right? They think I'm being serious. No, I am. Allrun's Epiphany is a great card. Let's see if they can cast it again. Yeah. Why wouldn't they, right? No. Look at us getting at land like we needed it a while ago. The thing about Knigths is they do not fly. Knigths don't fly. Knigths don't fly is the only problem, and we don't have our beloved Dire Tactics. That's alright, though. That's alright. Alright, our opponent goes first. I'm just gonna hope it works out in our favor. We played this deck in the play queue for hours, had a blast with it. It worked out just so well. I know Ranked is another beast. But I believe we can replicate some of our success. Dire Tactics is just like absolutely amazing. Plenty of humans in the deck. I just realized this is a Dragon Knight. That's about the coolest thing I've ever seen. Right? I imagine our opponent has plenty of removal. Monk class. The first time I've seen this. The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. They level it up immediately. They bounce our creature. I'll allow it. Let's go on an adventure. Tome of Annihilation. Oops. And each player loses 1 life. Right. I don't think they're dealing a lot of damage, so we're gonna get after that ourselves. Let's play the veteran. Just an omen. They could still potentially like quench. There's a counter creature spell for 2. I doubt they're running it, but they could. No, double omen. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. That's a lot of scries, right? 2 to the top. That's not good. Uh-oh. Let's dive a little deeper into that dungeon. Again, I don't mind losing life, so we decline it. They don't want to discard, so they do lose 2 life. Yes. And then we hit for 4, down to 13. Triumphant Adventurer in play. We're all ready for Shatter the Sky, a Doomscar. We're all prepared. Wipe us up, baby. Don't ask for it, HGG. Oh, interesting. The Desert Doom. Ward 4. We can pay 3 only. I'm just gonna go all in. We get a double venture here. Boom. Decline, right? Taking the damage. They could sacrifice artifacts, which they don't have. These are all enchantments. So they sack a land. We make a 4/4 as well. Right, not that bad. Now they declare blockers. I was hoping they would kill the Paladin. We hit for 7. And then we bring back the veteran. We learn. Back into the Tome of Annihilation. It is working. It's working! Okay, cool, 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 cool. And we need to top deck a land so we can pay this ward 4. That's so expensive. So expensive. That's a big hit, too. And now they wipe the field? because we have lethal without a defender. Even with a defender, we have lethal. Boom! We completed a dungeon. We went all the way through that dungeon and started again. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. I like it. Going first, you're gonna make me blush. Keeping 7. Let's play the tournament grounds first, and then we don't need to care. Fervent Champion out. Hit for 1. Sure. Let's do a red source here. Again, just hit for 1. Stormfist Crusader in play. Hopefully we draw an untapped land. If not, you know, we can play one of these 1-drops. Hopefully we're not playing Winota either. That would be terrible. We're getting nice a lot here. Get that draw. No, not quite. I mean, the line is still good in general. And we may as well double drop. Hit for 2. As long as they don't get life gain, the chip damage should treat us well. It's their 3rd land. Skyclave Apparition on one of the Crusaders. No Rimrock Knight. And Usher. Getting ready for Winota next turn. The sum of all fears. It's just Winota. Yes. Double draw. 2 chip damage. Untapped land. We can exile Winota. Rock and roll. Let's play the Forsworn Paladin. Oh. Actually, that does not work. That's really bad, actually. Shoot. We should have played the Snarl. Because we don't have land for Dire Tactics, because the tournament grounds... Typically, tournament grounds are really good. Ah! We effed that up. At least we realized it in time, though, to play our Acclaimed Contender. And... I mean, at a certain point, I just want to stack these Crusaders. That's... redonkulous. I'm gonna double attack here. They have Menace, so they need to be double blocked. Down to 9. Like, this damage will add up. We're gonna get hit with Winota. Yeah. Oh, man. No! We knew it. We were taunting ourselves the entire time. Of course you get a Blade Historian. Wow, okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 24 damage. Well, that won't work. I guess we trade there. And now that's like 6, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 damage. That still doesn't work. Alright. Super Sag down there. We take this 2 damage. They're down to 7. And they only have 1 blocker. Because we misplayed our lands... we actually get lucky because we have a Triome to reveal. And because of that, we can Dire Tactics Winota and we get lethal. Oh, man. What a triumphant win. Right, I want to play a new card, man. Right? Just let me play my new card. Right? I didn't get to play any new cards there. I don't think, really. That was kind of a bummer. But, hey, Mardu Knight's back in the house, baby! Our opponent is playing first. I'm honestly going to mulligan this. I like this a lot better. Look at that land! Double Snarl with a Triumph. Let's toss one Crusader. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. As long as we don't run into CGP, we'll be okay. Oh gosh. So we're playing that black first. For our Forsworn Paladin. And then we have Stormfist Crusader. Mono white sucks though. Did they have Portable Hole? I'll freak out if they're running Portable Hole. Don't you be running that card. Oh, just put him in a loop. No blocks. We can hit for 1 here. We have Menace, right? So they're not blocking. And then we have Defender, 2/2. You know, that's not bad, right? So nervous against mono white always. Like, they're such a threatening deck. And they are targeting Crusader like they have a Glass Casket or a Portable Hole. Both cards terrify me using this deck. Skyclave Apparition, also absolutely terrifying. It's not good. What? They leave us the Crusader? Thank you. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. They like the draw is the thing. They're addicted to it. You're addicted to the draw! Grounds in, contenders ago. I'd like to get on that dungeon run again. Seems to really just push the deck over the edge. Crusaders are great for us. No attacks, sadly, right? They've kind of got the jump on that. They can double block, then give something indestructible. And that would be very bad for us. But they also can't attack because we have a... Well, we had a 3/3. They might take the draw engine, though. No, really, wow. They love the draw that we're feeding them. They absolutely love it. They're like, I'll take that damage all day. Let's do it again. The 3/3 is really nice. The Death Touch First Strike, amazing in this matchup. I mean, they're indestructible and protection can kind of mess that up, but we'll manage. We'll just bring it back into play, right? We could push this up to a 3, but again, you know, protection indestructible. It's a very real option on our opponent's board state. Maybe next turn when we have the mana to immediately bring it back. Gaining 2 life sucks. 5 mana. Spellbinder. I don't know, right? Does it take the Adventurer? Like, no matter what they take, we can play. We definitely want to start in on that dungeon quest. They're really thinking about it, right? Oh. Oh. They take the revival spell. Speaker in play, that's good. No attacks until the flyer starts hitting us. And they have protection for it. Land in play. We should get more chip damage out. And then, I guess, the Adventurer. That Death Touch First Strike should hopefully hopefully do us well. This is hard not to attack. Like, they're doing so well flooding the field with creatures. Like, oh man, so annoying. Now they're gonna buff up their flyer. Wow. Brutal. That hurts. So many creatures for them. The Stormfist Crusader's not helping us so much. It's not really helping them, I think. Yeah. Not the greatest. We should be running Embercleave in a face-off like this. Right? We do finally, you know, get that dungeon game rolling. And at this point, like... Oh, man. Like, I don't really want to be losing life at this point. They're getting the drop on us there. We could give them -4, -0. We could stop them from attacking on number 3. Let's just get in there. Right. Go for the draw. We also have they lose life and gain life. That could be beneficial for us. Let's venture into that dungeon again. Creating the blocker. This is beneficial for them to kill. We can bring it back. But they're going to have to get rid of Protection or Indestructible to do it. And it makes sense that they do, then they're gaining life here. We could potentially work in Crippling Fear to the deck for field wipe and just not hit Knights. That's a totally viable option that would save us here. It would save us 100%. And it is a tribal-based deck, so Crippling Fear, even though we want to be more aggro and not rely on the wipes, it would save us here. This Blade Historian is just a good game, right? Crippling Fear is an option, but I think we need to just focus on being the aggro deck. Going first, we're going to need it after that last match, let me tell you what. Dire Tactics is a card that we really wanted last match. The wipe, the -3/-3 wipe. Do we need that? I think it might be worth our while. I really don't know, though. It's confusing for me. I'm just your average dingling, you guys. This isn't easy for me. This isn't easy for me. I think it's a good idea, though. You have to drop some Knights, and that's hard to do. Getting lucky with that top deck. That allows us to hit for 1. This is about the slowest Knight deck I've ever played. Hopefully, there's not too much control. These are snowlands. Not good. I wish the pets could fight each other. That'd be so sick. Entering tapped. I wish it wasn't tapped. Hopefully they play a creature that we can get value from. Or remove us so we can... Oh no, that's sorcery speed. Never mind. Yeah, we're not doing anything with spare supplies. It's a good sign that they're playing that, though. It could be a Doom deck. A Snow Doom deck. You jerk. They do take the champion. We shouldn't have asked for it. This is only sorcery speed. That is in play. Let's go on an adventure, which typically is a good thing for us. Right? Let's force the life loss, which might not be good, but that's what I've had the most luck with, and that gets wiped, but that's their whole turn. Right? So we're back at it. It is what it is. I will not discard. I'm just going to take the damage. And then since I know they have removal, I think I'm going to bring that Paladin back. Get into that dungeon a little bit further. And again, we're discarding. Well, we could actually sack a land. We'll decline, though. We still have plenty of life. We're doing our best. I don't think it's enough, but we're trying to compete, right? We're doing new things. Second Soul Shatter. And you know what that means? Back into the dungeon. We would be attacking and getting it anyways. That gives us a 4/4. We've already completed the dungeon, right? Not bad. And we hold up Dire Tactics if they can play a creature. I'm just worried about the field wipe. Don't do it. Don't do it. Doom Scar it. This is good for us. The Venerable Knight allows us to grab a draw from the Acclaimed Contender. I like the draw engine. They probably like that too, seeing as they're only at 3 lands. They've been playing very well with them. Lots of removal there. Oh, right? They are not having a hard time with that at all. Let's hit for 2, down to 11. Again, if they play a creature, we've got them. 4 mana. Another wipe. Great. Rock and roll, baby. Let's cycle the land. Flash. That might be helpful. That's so annoying. Land! Land! It's too much land. That's too much land. And they're gaining 2 damage. And now they have a blocker. And of course there's removal. Their 3rd field wipe. Have some mercy, Batman. Batman does not like aggro decks. Look at all this removal. I'm scared to play it. We can snag their Faceless Haven when it comes out, I guess. Revitalize. Yeah, they're playing that new Book of Exalted Deeds. Gain life, make angels. It makes sense. The life gain is really annoying for us. Holy field wipes, Batman. And they're just like, ugh. Ah! Can we hit you for 2 or will you destroy us? Destroy! No, we're good to go. Stormfist, gonna help them draw some cards. No! I mean, you know, if they are counting on... Are you serious? Wow! I'm gonna be sick. Field wipe tribal, baby. That's such a hard matchup for us. I hope you're happy. Well, you gain 2 life, I'll deal 1 damage. That's a winning equation. Don't worry, it's not that threatening. What's going on, Willis? They're too scared of my 1 damage. Alright, maybe not. We have too many lands in the field right now. That is not good at all. An Acclaimed Contender into like some other Knigths would be good. Right? If we could start hustling through another dungeon, that could be cool as well. Just the amount of field wipes. Oh, are you serious? Does this do creature? No. No. Good game. Ugin! Get Ugined, bro. That hurts, right? Our opponent plays first. I like the hand. It seems nice. I think we should just get rid of the Snarl. Right out of the... Just get rid of it, eh? Or not. Or not, he says. It's a hard decision. It's like flip a coin at a certain point. I don't know. There's pros and cons to each way, and it really depends on the draw, right? Adventurer in play. I want to go on the dungeon run. We gotta level up. We need to grind dungeons. 3 mana, frightening, 4-color deck. Woof. Mountain Man. No! What's my adventurer? You're gonna wish you saved that for my inspiring veteran. Hit for 3, down to 15. That hurts. I just want to go on a dungeon run. Oh, Galazeth in play. Dire Tactics is what we really, really need here. This can contend it. It'll be a 4/4. Gain Life Scry. Yeah, it's definitely just getting that creature in play. We want that 4/4. And there will be no attacks. Maybe they tap and we can get a big rebuttal in. Right? We'll swing back. I think they call it the crackback. The Orb of Dragonkind. Alright. Let's try to take out the dragon. Right? Into the dungeon we go. Submit. I'm gonna lose life. They do as well. They're down to 12. We do have the lead here. I don't know if we can execute on it. Down to 8. Acclaimed Contender. Yeah. It's going to be another 4/4. That's heavy value. We just have to try to dodge a discarded Magma Opus. Guardian of Faith might win us the game if we can dodge one turn. But we have least... Like, if they have maybe a single target and then they defend... Tiamat in the house. Oh my gosh, 7/7. That's its whole animation. It's just a shadow dragon. The shadow of the dragon. Hashtag disappointed. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to love this game with every ounce of being. But that animation was even worse than Goldspan Dragon. Wow. I'm going all in. What do they have here? We should be fine. Boom, submits. They can super discard, which is kind of sad. And they also have a ton of damage, which I don't appreciate. Let's sack the tap land. They sack their orb. Let's see the blockers. And then we want to keep those 2 knights alive, right? Oh, actually, no. Just the 1. Right, we want to kill Galazeth. Down to 3. If they have a field wipe, we're screwed. If not, man, we must have this. Goldspan in the house. They have 3 mana, hit for 11. Da-dee-da-dee-dee-da. Where is a Dire Tactics when you need it? We don't need it, though. Getting through the dungeon, right? Playing with some of the new knights. Having a ton of fun, holding top 600. Let's break down the deck for you guys. Alrighty, Venture Knights in the house. It did pop off that one time pretty nice. We had it pop off in the play queue like consistently over and over again, which was cool. It is scary in Mythic. It's like, where's the next field wipe, right? And you see we ran into like 5 or 6 of them in that one match. It's just like, holy, that is incredible. And the deck just feels great. There's a ton of new cards included, being mixed with some of the old cards that were super powerful. And it's good to see Knights being represented so strongly before they're about to, you know, rotate out in Eldraine, right? We lose a lot of very powerful Knights with rotation in September. But again, we get a lot of really cool replacements, which is nice to see. So let me know what you guys think of the deck. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the link tree to help support me as a creator, join the community, partake in all of the goodies and then the things we have to offer. Again, at 35,000 subs, we're going to be giving away a complete rare playset to D&D. Don't miss out on that. Subscribe to the channel, share to your friends. Again, have yourselves a magical day. That's the most important thing you can do for me, and we'll see you soon in the next video.